What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kenzie back at you with another video, guys. And I just wanted to make a video since it's chick season. I just wanted to make a quick video to speak about chicks and some helpers and tipper points, you know, just to try to help out our fellow cockers out there. We're getting some good response from our videos, so we're going to be making some more of them, trying to, you know, just help people out. Make sure you share the video, let people know we're trying to help them out. So if you hit that like, subscribe, and that share button, that really helps us out, you know what I mean, trying to get our message across. But baby chickens, they are very vulnerable, and they're very easy for them to die, guys. They're very susceptible to viruses and diseases and things like that. You know, you have some people that do real great and some people that do real bad. I know people that's had fowl 10, 15, 20 years and still do very bad at hatching chicks. Well, hatching is the easy part. People always tell you that hatching is the easy part, raising is the hard part, and that's just the way it is. When you raise some chicks, it's a lot more than putting a rooster and hen together and getting some eggs. And whether you hatch them in the incubator or you hen raise them, a healthy environment for them to grow up in is probably the single most important factor in raising good healthy chicks, guys, because you can hatch off 500 chicks, but if you ain't got a good healthy environment for them there, then 500 is going to die. So when raising chicks, just make sure you have a disease-free, virus-free, sickness-free facility for them. That's why me personally, I like raising my chicks off the ground till they get a certain age. Then I like letting them free range as long as I can. And I know some people, they don't have that option. Some people, they live in places they have to pen raise chickens, you know. And well, when I would say that is not the best way, if you do have to pen raise chickens, just make sure that you're trying to do the best you can to make sure they grow the best they can. And that means giving them vitamins. You know, apple cider vinegar is a real good thing to give the chickens. You know, it helps them out. The vitamins, good clean feed, good clean water. You know, all that stuff factors into having good healthy chickens, guys. And if you can, move them around, put them on fresh green grass. If you can't, let them free range. But if you can let them free range, that is the best. That's where you get your most healthy, biggest, best chickens. It's best to hatch chickens off in the springtime. Late summer months, you won't have good success raising chickens. The heat is just too much on them, especially down south. The heat's just too much on them. They don't get enough nutrients from the land like they would if they're hatched off in early spring. You know, in the summertime, everything's really dying off, it's dying down. Good fruit trees, plum trees, apple trees, different things like that is always good for chickens too. I know right around my house we have some pear trees and plum bushes and stuff like that, and the chickens really love them. They get all that good nutrients from them, and it just helps to build up good immune system and good bodies on chicks, guys. All this stuff is very important. You might not think it is, but it really is. The best, the more great environment you can, the more good, great, healthy chickens you'll have. Another thing is, don't overcrowd chickens. Don't try to raise more than you can handle. Some of these small farms, they'll hatch off a couple hundred chicks, and 75% of them will die. Now, I understand if you let them free range, and if you do let your chickens free range, you got to hatch enough off for the predators to get, just for nature to get, and then for you to have, you know. So you do have to hatch off. But I've seen some of these small breeders, they'll have, especially with like incubator hatching, they'll hatch off a couple hundred chickens, and they'll start raising them in brooders, and they'll have the brooders slam packed full of chicks and wondering why they keep all dying, because overcrowding will kill some chickens. It just will. And when you overcrowd, stress is real bad for baby chicks. get you a red heat lamp. That kind of deters feather picking a little bit. When you're overcrowding, feather picking is another real bad thing. And they'll start, once that process starts, they get in the habit of feather picking. They'll pick the feathers till they kill them. And you know, I went through the same thing. You know, growing up, I've been having chickens for, you know, 90% of my life now. Well, we've always had chickens. For me, myself, I've personally had chickens for over 20 years. And I ain't gonna say I know everything, but I know a lot more than when I just first started. So that's why I try to help out people, you know, as much as I can with these videos. But guys, overcrowding is very, very bad, you know. And if you get like your chickens, if they start getting sick, separate the sick ones from the healthy ones. That way you can try to keep as many healthy as you can. If you start seeing your chicks sick, you know, run some antibiotics through them. Try not to give it to them too much because their bodies will start getting immune to it, you know. But a lot of times chicks, when they get coccidiosis and stuff like that, it's very transferable to one to another, you know, and it spreads very fast, so you gotta act fast. That way you can save them. But if you breed and raise sick chickens, if you breed and raise sick biddies, your stags, pullets, cocks, and hens, they'll be sickly chickens and they won't be healthy, and you can see it. You know, it's just the way it is in the chicken business, guys. So, good clean environment, you know, don't overcrowd, give good clean water, vitamins. The apple cider vinegar is real good for you know, helping the immune system and building healthy strong chicks and chickens. You know, all this stuff factors in, guys, into raising good healthy ones. You know, and like I said, if you do have to pen raise, just try to do the best you can for nutrients wise. That way they grow as best they can inside that cage. But if you can free range, I know some people can't, but if you can, that is the best option. And we free range once they get to about 6-8 weeks old. We try to free range them. That way they can, you know, just run out there and they can just grow as big and best as possible. You know what I mean? So hope this video helped you all out. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit that share button to help these videos get out there and help more people, guys. Appreciate y'all, and we'll be back with some more of them, guys. Thank you.